Noob worked for desk in years. Noob was very confused, his reality being challenged. Distraught, Noob decided to head to the meeting room. Perhaps he had missed a memo. As Noob walks through the offices, he notices how empty the cubicles are. Had he forgotten about a holiday? Had he come into work on a day off? All of these questions would soon be answered once he reached the meeting room. On his way to the meeting room, Noob came to a set of two doors. Having worked here for years, Noob knew the door on the left was the way to go. Noob was still confused and even bothered by him being the only person on the entire floor. Was it the same thing on other floors? He wondered. Am I the only one present on the entire building? He said to himself. As he arrived at the meeting room, he noticed nothing different. Ignoring any possible distractions, Noob was determined to find out what was going on. Arriving at the staircase leading up to his boss's office, Noob braced himself and started his hike to a place he had never been to before. One very intimidating wooden door stood between Noob and the continuity of his quest. He firmly grabbed the handle, turned it, and stepped into the well-lit yet obscure office. It was empty, just like the rest of the building. While looking around the mysterious office, Noob noticed something peculiar on the wall, a number pad. Noob was confused and started randomly guessing numbers, but out of pure luck, he tried 4124 and a... As the exit revealed itself, Noob suddenly felt something he had completely forgotten. Freedom. He felt free. He took a few steps through the exit. Sunlight, birds, life. Noob felt so free and relieved of all his stress and anxiety. He had finally gained his freedom, and now Noob was truly happy. One day, no orders came in. It was odd, as if he hadn't stood up from his desk in years. Noob was very confused, his reality being challenged. Distraught, Noob decided to head to the meeting room. Perhaps he had missed a memo. As Noob walks through the offices, he notices how empty the cubicles are. Had he forgotten about a holiday? Had he come into work on a day off? All of these questions would soon be answered once he reached the meeting room. On his way to the meeting room, Noob came to a set of two doors. Having worked here for years, Noob knew the door on... Noob was always deplorable with directions. Such a mistake was to be expected from him despite having worked at this company for years. Noob, you knew the way to the story was the door on the left. Why did you not go through it? Here, let me present the choice to you once more. Maybe you just felt like joking around. It was very funny, Noob. But now we should resume the story. Noob was presented with a second set of two doors. Having realized this mistake, Noob went through the left door. Alright, Noob. I don't appreciate what is going on. but I assume you're simply confused or maybe out of touch. Here, let's try this whole thing again. One day, no orders came in. It was odd, as if he hadn't stood up from his desk in years. Noob was very confused. As Noob walks through the offices, he notices how empty the cubicles are. Had he forgotten about a holiday? Had he come into work on a day off? All of these questions would soon be answered once he reached the meeting room. On his way to the meeting room, Noob came to a set of two doors. Having worked here for years, Noob knew the door. Noob was always deplorable with directions. Such a mistake was to be expected from him despite having worked at this company for years. Again. You know what, Noob? You are clearly determined to not enjoy what I prepared here for you. I decided that maybe someone else would enjoy it more than you. Farewell, Noob. I hope this was all worth it. Desk in years. Noob was very confused. As Noob walks through the offices, he notices how empty the cubicles are. Had he forgotten about a holiday? Had he come into work on a day off? All of these questions would soon be answered once he reached the meeting room. On his way to the meeting room, Noob came to a set of two doors. Having worked here for years, Noob knew. Noob was always deplorable with directions. Such a mistake was to be expected from him despite having worked at this company for years. Noob, you knew the way to the story was the door on the left. Why did you not go through it? Here, let me present the choice to you once more. Maybe you just felt like joking around. It was very funny, Noob. But now we should resume the story. Noob was presented with a second set of two doors. Having realized this mistake, Noob went. I'm glad you are finally seeing reason, Noob. Now we can continue your incredible adventures. Nothing can stop Noob's story now. This is great, Noob. I was scared for a second there you would keep this up. Seriously, Noob? After all of my attempts, are you this uninterested in this story handcrafted specifically for you? You know, Noob, I think I might have found a solution to fix your ungratefulness toward what I spent a lot of time making just for you. Since it's too boring, if you could speak to me, it would sincerely be great, Noob. But you choose to remain silent. Wait, this is giving me an idea. Here, give me a moment to adapt the story to something more interesting. Voila! Now, Noob, how will you defeat this obstacle? A door that requires some sort of vocal activation. You has been so silent this whole time. I'm sure this will be interesting enough for you. Okay. Perhaps the previous obstacle wasn't challenging enough for you, noob. How about this? An obby! Known to be the most challenging and engaging experiences in all of Roblox. Only a true seasoned expert would be able to cross this. Haha! Admit it, noob. I surpassed your expectations and now you're up against a wall. Really? This too? I give up. You win, noob. You're officially impossible to satisfy, and I can't continue like this any further. So here, have what you wanted, the win. Extremely undeserved, by the way, but who am I to decide? After all, I'm just a narrator hoping to create something interesting for you, noob, but clearly that is impossible. So congratulations! You win!